good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Might as well give it to him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Snagged in the middle. It's Santiago. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Wildcats are flying down the field. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got his man. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The Beavers offense will go to work for the 1st time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
And this just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Turns it loose. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oaks. Keep it on the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake. Using the quick game. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. The running back able to walk in.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets to return her on the ground. Arizona hasn't backed the offense, coming out to bear down. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Quickly to the tight end. Makes the catch and knocked down. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Looking to throw for it. Complete to the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Arizona in a hurry. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And here comes the offense on second down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Thompson. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. After that last completion, it's second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Beavers are on the move. Caught in the backfield, it's Cantrell. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They keep attacking through the air. Finds his man. It's Burton. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Trying play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, it just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He'll pull it on the read. Got room at the 35. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
It's easy when you got a QB like this. Just make the right reads and go chew up yards. Not only can he make the right reads, he can make people miss. He can make even bigger plays than this, but just chews up 20-plus yards in a hurry.
Wide out in motion. Leaves it with the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. It's great to have a running threat at quarterback, but he's got to take care of the ball once he gets into traffic, and he didn't there.
He does, Reese, and he's a guy that is going to get a lot of opportunities to carry the football in this game because of the speed and because of his open field running ability, but you're right. You've got to be better with your ball security. This defense, when they see the quarterback running, they start getting excited. That's a guy they feel they can rip the ball away from. They did right there.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Running back searching for a hole. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Give to the back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Bringing it back, it's Santiago. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
On second down, wants to throw. Dances away. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. A new set of downs after the completion. Catch in the middle. It's Burt. They'll immediately call timeout.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Let's see what they've got on second down. Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Coming after it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Flips it out in the flat. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cantrell. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They're going to throw it again.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's caught. It's Thompson. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Beavers in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the inside give. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to him. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Now on the option. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. They'll give it to the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. Trying to punch it in. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And how about this defense snatching at least a chance for victory away from the jaws of defeat?
And I just love the effort, too, Reese. I mean, this has been a long, hard-fought type game. It's been a physical game, and a lot of these guys on defense, they played a lot of snaps. They are tired, but in this situation, you're seeing the effort. Guys flying around, creating a fumble. Boy, it does not get better than that.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
They'll throw it on first down. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 35, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the red zone, looking for a man. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give from the gun. Touchdown, Arizona! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. opportunities, you've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Here comes the two-point try. Trying to run it in. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Complete to the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Working the middle, it's complete. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Hard in the backfield, it's Thompson. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
That was a big play. They say games come down to just a handful of plays, and with a chance to tie the game here in the 4th quarter, they missed the opportunity, planking that one off the post.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
At midfield, he's got room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He caught it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's downed immediately before he gained an inch. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Handoff to the lone back. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone instruction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Here comes the jet sweep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UMass sure is making the flagship proud today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 24 over Kent State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cantrell. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to take off.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Burt. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
The Beavers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Pressure coming. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Snap in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers! Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to move it through the air. He makes the connection. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wide receiver shows motion. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quick strike complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third down, going up top. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT, or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught downfield. And he's running in the open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
One of the first things I want to do when I come into a game is I'm going to go, where do I have the advantage? Where are my guys better than yours? And maybe they feel good about their matchup out wide. Some of those wide receivers making some of these big plays down the field. This is a good sign for this offense.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this to put them on top as we get close to closing time. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now they take the lead. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder